We're Tilt Factor. We're a game design research lab out of Dartmouth College, and we make all sorts of games. We make fun party games like Awkward Moments and Buffalo, but we also really like strategy games. One thing that we think the market is missing right now is light strategy games that gamers can play with non-gamers. So this is a game called Monarch. It's built basically as a gateway game to bring new gamers to the hobby, and we're really excited about it. In Monarch, you play the daughters of the queen. Your mother is dying, and she's going to hand on the crown not to her eldest daughter, but to her most worthy daughter. Your goal is to assemble a court of wise advisors, exotic animals, and symbolic regalia to prove yourself most worthy. Over the course of the game, you kind of compete with your sisters, the other players. You send them unwanted guests, like boorish uncles, and you try to steal the things that they're going to want, or at least get to them first. We really like this game for multiple reasons. Obviously, the gameplay is really fun, but in addition to that, we think it has really unique art. The art is done by Kate Adams, and it's actually it's scratchboard art. So she takes boards that are covered in black ink and uses a knife to etch away, and then colors it afterwards. That's one of the selling points of Monarch. One of the other big ones is that it was developed by our founder, Professor Mary Flanagan, to try to get more women into gaming. This is because if you walk around, you'll see that there are very few women inventors of board games, and there are very few women players of board games, and primarily that's probably because there are very few women characters in board games. In Monarch, all the characters are women. And the first question we always get asked is, will this turn off male gamers? Will male gamers not play it? In our playtest, we found that's absolutely not the case. Male gamers are used to playing all sorts of different roles. However, in our playtest, we have also found that it's really much more inclusive to young women coming into the hobby. Because if you're coming into a hobby where none of the characters are representative of you, you're much less likely to be able to get into it, especially if none of the players are also representative of you. That's Monarch. Monarch is currently on Kickstarter. We launched about a week ago, and we would love your support.